This is my favorite momism ever. It's, you go. All right? Everybody's mom has said, you go. You go. And she turned her toe in the parking lot. She just like straight up fell. There wasn't anything there. I don't know what happened. She just goes, bah! We're like, Mom, no, what happened? We gotta get you to the ambulance. We'll take care of that. She says, no, you go. You go. You take the kids and you go. You go, you have your day. Don't touch me, don't touch me.
Let's go ahead and get this party popping and get things started. This guy here, Danger is actually his real name. But he is a dangerous comedian, man. I love this guy to death, man. He's been working real hard. He's a super film nerd. This guy thinks about so many different things and on so many different levels. He's such a hustler, man. Please welcome to the stage, my friend and yours, Mr. Danger K. Varos.
It's actually an interesting story about changing my name, the whole process. It was kind of weird. It all started actually when I was going into kindergarten. I remember the first day of school, walking up to the door and just being like, I didn't want to tell anybody my name. I didn't want to tell anybody. And I'll get this off my chest right away. My birth name was Daniel, okay? And I hated it. I wanted a cool name like Uncle Jesse from Full House. I thought that'd be great. You know? And so like years go by. I remember I was like 16. I came home early from a party and I caught my mom smoking a little status on the couch. And I was like, you're busted. And I sat down next to her. Boom, let's do this. Pass the fatty, Mom. Oh my God, I can't believe it. And she's getting all smoked out. She starts telling me stuff that I didn't want to hear. I regretted that stuff so bad for the rest of my life. She's like, well, I was going to leave your father, and then I found out I was pregnant. And you know, he's a religious man, and I just felt trapped like Daniel in the lion's den, so I named you Daniel. I was like, Jesus Christ, give me that. I couldn't believe it. So, I dropped out of high school. I'm from Los Alamos. I dropped out of high school a little bit early and started going to UNM. And I remember arguing with my girlfriend at the time. I was telling her, this is my big shot. This is where I tell everybody my new name. You know, I don't have to be Daniel anymore. This is a new time. And she's like, well, you don't have any nicknames, you know? And I was like, I had a couple. I remember in middle school, all the girls in band used to call me Zelda. Because they didn't know and I didn't know that that's not the name of that character in that video game. There's always somebody in the back that's like, his name is Link. Nobody cares. That's why everybody thinks it's Zelda. So. I was telling her I want to be something cool, something different, you know, something that stands out. And she got all sarcastic on me, and she's like, well, why don't you just call yourself Danger? She made that face. She's like, I'm pretty sure she made the sound like, I didn't like her attitude. I was like, you got it. And I ran out the door and she chased me all the way to campus like, please wait, I'm just kidding. I'm like, it's too late, I'm Danger now. It just got out of control. I couldn't stop it. And it was cool because at the time, you know, I was like 17. I'm hanging out in the dorms. People are like, let's go hot knife in Danger's dorm. Yeah, Danger, party! But now I'm 31, guys. It's not so cool being Danger anymore. It's like, it's hard to like get a bank account or get a job. I had a gay best friend in high school. Anybody have a gay best friend in high school? That was the best experience. We used to get all crazy, get in all kinds of trouble. I remember one time we skipped class and we went through Espanola and pulled out and got a fifth of Smirnoff and we ran to Santa Fe for the day. We had finished it by the time we got to the Violinda Mall in Santa Fe. We're just pulling up like blip. Let's go see The Matrix Reloaded. Let's get Sbarro. Except we didn't make it very far because I started feeling sick. I laid down in the back seat and I was like, oh God, we drank too much vodka. To this day, I can't touch Smirnoff anything. It's just like, oh God, no. Except Chris could always out-party me, you know? He was a party god, right? Gay best friends, freaking rock, right? He just like put on some LaBouche. He just leaned the vodka bottle up against the steering wheel. He took off his shirt. He's like, it's hot. And he starts dancing outside the car in the parking lot. It's like, and then these two like Norteño cops come walking up. Like, no, this is a true story. They come up with their badges and their guns on their belts. These two like David Montoya looking ass. It's like, what's going on? What is this? You know, they had like red chili stained shirts. They're the kind of guys that, I used to wait tables. They're the kind of guys that wouldn't let you take their wife's order. You're like, what can I get you guys? Can I get you some iced tea? She'll have tea, yeah. I'll take the taco plate. I'm like, and for you, ma'am? No, don't look at her. Look at me. Look at me, vato. She'll take the combo plate. Look right here, my tattoo says taco plate. These dudes come walking up, these cops. What's going on here? You having a little DWI? Huh? This is a serious offense. Got a lot of explaining to do. Huh? What's wrong with your friend? He's a little intoxicated in the back there? What's going on? Do I have to take you two in? And he kept his cool. It was marvelous. He just looked him right in the eye. He didn't stop dancing. He's like, boots it, 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 boots it. He was thinking for a minute. He looks back. We were making out. And it worked. The cops were like, oh, okay. It was amazing. They were walking away like, is that what they do in Los Alamos? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Anybody here have a mom? Yeah, I got a mom. I love my mom. I love my mom so much. But she says crazy stuff sometimes, right? Moms say crazy things. This is my favorite momism ever. It's, you go. Right? Everybody's mom has said, you go. You go. I'll give you an example. Once I was with my whole family. We're going into Disney World, right? We're going to Disneyland in California. We got the kids. We got my mom with us. We're all walking in, and she turned her toe in the parking lot. She just like straight up fell. There wasn't anything there. I don't know what happened. She just goes. We're like, Mom, no, what happened? We gotta get you to the ambulance. We'll take care of this. She says, no. You go. You go. You take the kids and you go. You go, you have your day. Don't touch me, don't touch me. Don't take my purse. I'm like, we can't just leave you out here in the hot sun. You're just gonna bake. And she's like, no, I'll just drag myself into the shade of this tree. I'll suck moisture from this rock. You go. You take the kids and you have your day. Kind of hurt myself on that last one. Ooh. Can't tell these jokes like I used to. So this one time I was sneaking out of this girl's apartment, right? It was like 3 a.m. And I was trying to find my stuff. I got my wallet, and I got my phone, and I had a hard time finding my underwear, because sometimes when you have a one-night stand, it's dark, and you're like finding yourself guessing trajectories. You're like, let's see, the clothes came off, and they went over there, so that means, found it! I'm the champion of the night. So I got all my stuff together. And I looked down on the nightstand there, and I noticed that I emptied my pockets, and there was a pile of my change there on the dresser. And you know, I do that because nothing's worse than ripping off somebody's pants and having, you know, pennies and nickels flying all over the room, clanging around. Sorry. So I was like, I better leave it there. You know, I don't want to have her wake up with me like getting my chains. I'm like, shh, go back to sleep. My money. You know. So I'm just gonna leave it there. And then on second thought, I looked down. I was like, now this is good change. You know, I had like dimes and quarters. It's good change. So I left it there. I was like, I don't want to wake her up. I'm not going to do this. But right that moment of truth, I'd locked the door behind me and I'm shutting it. Ka-chunk. Can't go back in. I thought, she's going to think I left it there on purpose. Like to pay her. Could you imagine waking up from some good loving? See a little pile of change. I mean, like, motherfucker. Oh, this is good change.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom. You can also follow us on many of your favorite platforms.
You guys have been great. Thanks for laughing at my jokes. My name is Danger Varos.